We lead very busy lives, and it's easy to fall under stress. As staff and students of a very busy school, we find comfort in looking forward to something. And whether that be next period or lunchtime or the weekend, we devote ourselves to these big moments, but we forget the moments in between. Good afternoon, headmaster, staff and students. It is human nature to be unsettled with where you're at in life. It is human nature to always strive for more and to always want more. It is human nature to find comfort in change and to lose sleep over the uncontrollable. Life gets difficult, and sometimes it can be really hard to see the positive side of things. When life gets too much, we often see ourselves zoning out and begging for time to speed up so that we can finally reach the weekend, because to us in the present, the future seems so happy and perfect. And once we reach the future, all of our problems will just disappear. We constantly train our brains to think like this because it quite simply gives us hope. It helps us avoid any problems that we may have in the present by focusing us to another time, by focusing us to a future time. When I'm in a bad maths test, I'll think about lunchtime. When I've had an awful week at school, I'll think about the weekend. And when I see how busy term 1 is, all I can think about is how excited I am for the holiday. And I would imagine it'd be quite similar for all of you. We avoid the difficulty of the present by focusing on the brighter future. It's so healthy to be able to look forward to things in life, but before we know it, we've completely wasted that maths test, or we've completely wasted a week of school. And for what? When we finally reach that lunchtime, or we finally reach that weekend, it's so anticlimactic. It's so disappointing that we've waited all of this time praying for this moment, and yet it feels no different. I used to walk back from swimming training and list all of the things that were going good in my life and all of the things that were going bad. The good always outnumbered the bad. There'd often be 2 or 3 definitively good things and then 1 bad thing. My skin looks good at the moment. I've had a fantastic week of training, but then there'd be this 1 bad thing, like I haven't been eating well recently. And I'd think to myself, I've got all of these things going so well in my life, I wish I just fixed that 1 bad thing. Then my week would have been perfect. Then I would have been happy. I'd then comfort myself by pretty much giving up on that week and saying it doesn't matter, because I've always got next week. But that's where I was wrong. That week was perfect. What we do and don't do in a week, what goes well and doesn't go well, doesn't define our week. If something's going bad, you don't have to hide from it. It's okay. Don't let a singular bad thing take away the success from all of the good things, and most importantly, don't wish away a week because of 1 bad thing. Be nice to yourself. The chances are next week won't be perfect either, and whilst the thought of it might seem perfect and the thought of it might excite you, no promises can be made. But that doesn't mean that you can't enjoy it. It is such a punishment in life when our excitement leading up to an event brings us more happiness than the event itself. Source to see. The first day on the bike was grueling. 82 kilometres, covered in dust, sweat, and possibly a few tears, I was regretting every single life decision that I had ever made. I vividly remember looking up at Miss Van Dort and saying, this is the hardest thing that I have ever done. And it was. It was hard. For most of Source to See, I sat on that bike wishing to go home. But here's the dilemma. When I finally got home, I couldn't help but wish to be back on that bike. I missed it. And isn't that funny? When I was on the bike, I was wishing to be back at home, and when I was back at home, I was wishing to be on the bike. Had I just taken a deep breath and enjoyed the moment that I was in, whether that be on the bike or at home, my memories and experiences would have been so much better. Our best ever memories feel completely ordinary and sometimes even bad when we're experiencing them. We don't know which moments are going to be our best memories until they are. And then we spend the rest of time wishing that we made the most of that moment, because the chances are when you were in that moment, you were thinking about what's going to happen next. Had you just put that aside, that memory may have been that little bit fonder. We see it so often as staff and students because we constantly have the weekend or the holiday or even next period to look forward to. And we forget to enjoy the moment that we are in. The secret to happiness is to quite literally be where your feet are. And I don't mean that happiness is down by your feet. I mean that happiness is right here and right now. Your job is simple. Put a smile on your face and tell yourself it's going to be okay. Because it is. It is going to be okay. Think of it like a train station. The present, or the moment that you are in, is the train station, and life's opportunities such as the weekend or the next big holiday are the trains. Don't sit around at the train station waiting for the train. Look around. See the beauty of the train station. See the beauty of the moment that you are in. When the train arrives, you'll know. When the weekend arrives, you won't miss it. But you will never be at that train station again, and you will never be in the moment that you are in right now. So look around and enjoy it. The truth is, if you wait for life to make you happy, if you sit and wait for life to throw happiness your way, you'll never be fully satisfied. You are in charge of your time and therefore what you do with it, and if and when it might make you happy. Life is what you make of it, and time is what you do with it. There is no point in waiting for next week for your problems to go away and for you to finally be happy, because they won't go away. And there is no guarantee that you will be happy. Instead, you'll be waiting for next week, or the next weekend, or the next best thing that life has to offer, completely oblivious that happiness does not come from life's big moments. Happiness comes from the moments in between. Happiness comes from the enjoyment of the present. I ask you to take a moment to stop. Put this weekend's plans behind and look around you. To smell the flowers closest to you, to talk to the person that you'd never thought you'd talk to, and to smile through that maths test. I promise you, it'll make your day a little bit better. If it makes you happy, do it. If something truly makes you happy, don't wait for the weekend to do it now. Do it in the present. You need to be able to see the beauty of the train station. You need to be able to see the beauty of the present. The right train will never pass you by, and the weekend will always come. But once more, you will never be at that train station again. You will never be in the moment that you are in right now, ever again. So enjoy it. Thank you.